Hey everyone, I found another Vidal product. I don't think that the fried eggs or the chicken feet were very successful treats, so I don't really have high hopes for these turtles, but we'll see what happens. Packaging notes. I like it. These animated turtles look like something from a Mario game or a late 90s Nintendo offering. With the 3D appearance, this one looks frenzied. He's really having a good time. I like the brilliant colors, the stark design of just featuring the manufacturer name and the treat. We're going to be enjoying some gummy turtles. In the back, very bland, nothing really noteworthy. I like this. I also kind of like this prominent date, Best Buy date, I assume 11/15. Maybe that was the manufacturing date, 11/2015. Who knows? Corn syrup and sugar. And we also have some unusual mention here of a humectant with sorbitols, plenty of acids, pectins, etc. The other one I think was burdened. Well, the other two treats were interesting, very novel, but burdened by having a lot going on that didn't have a lot to do with candy. So we'll see what happens. Radish concentrate, carrot concentrate, and some black currant. Let's get my sniffer working. Mouth feels a little dry. Spring cleaning continues around here. I've been going through all my stuff, clearing some space. The exact same smell. This is the overt kind of a powdered sugar aroma that was hitting me last time. Someone at work got some of the gummies, the fried egg gummies, and said that it smelled a lot like butterscotch. And now I'm getting that. So I was really puzzled by it in the last review. But I do feel and sense what they were talking about. There's a lot of turtles to get through. We have a red one. Sorry, a red shell with a white turtle, or a terrapin. Little dash. Little brush stroke of red on his little head. Also, a l'orange turtle with a red shell. Wondering if these are going to taste any different. I was not happy, not too pleased at all about those last treats, so I might have a hard time getting through all these if they do happen to have different flavors, but I think they're all going to be the same. This is like a brown, a muddy, burnt red color shell. Almost like a deep purple, like a natural grape in nature color. The colors overall are pretty good, pretty vibrant. And that's actually a green turtle. And we have another yellow. I think that's it. I think that's it. Luckily, okay. Luckily, we're only going to have to get through 3 turtles in case they're terrible. There's no instruction about how to proceed, so I'm going to begin with the green turtle. Looks pretty good, well formed. Some inconsistencies in the appearance. There's a little stray bit of gummy, I guess, whatever that is. The color does bleed into their little heads, though, on all these treats during manufacturing. These are from, well, there's mention of Spain. Made for Vidal in Spain, maybe. So they may be manufactured in Spain for a 3rd Avenue, New York company. Vidal. Vitally important to please your market by creating delicious food items instead of unusual non-food items and marketing them as treats. What's going on with that? Maybe it was hand poured, a little syrup drop in there. Alright. Shell side smells a little more pungent than the fleshy side, so I'm going to go ahead and just eat his little head. No, Yeah. Well, the head's got a mixture of both. I'm going to go ahead and eat 2 of his little legs. It's once again that pillowy, very ephemeral consistency. Taste is there. The taste does push up against the corners of my palate. It's like the taste has a fullness or a roundness that's not centered, or that doesn't have a firmament. It's sort of like a taste that drifts around all areas of my palate without being too dedicated to one statement. Oh, this shell does taste different. The head gave me the indicator. It was almost grape-like. Well, we are in for something, aren't we? All right. Oh, wow. That was a shocker. Okay, the shell is a different consistency. My teeth went down through more of a jelly-like substance. Now they're combining. It does cover up and muddy that base flavor. I'm not fond of the base flavor. It's hard to describe it. It doesn't taste like foodstuffs, but it's got a good pillowiness. But the pillowiness combined with the jelly-like consistency makes for a confection that is pulling me in too many different directions. I do like jelly on bread sometimes, but I'm going to try just the jelly. This one's much stickier, much sweeter, a little bit like a hardened or a little bit more of a set or a gelatinous jelly product item, blending with their usual unusual taste. Little sandwich there of green, yellow, and red. Well, not too insulting to my senses. I'm going to taste now these legs of the orange. And this head is not adulterated, so I feel safe eating the head in this evaluative moment. A little less pillowy. Maybe I'm becoming accustomed to it. Once again, a smear. Maybe that's where the needle goes in, or maybe it drips through somehow. Maybe the needle, because the needle would have to go down into the mold to apply or insert maybe this jelly-like shell. I mean, this is unusual. I think I would like it if the flavors were a little more robust, if the carrier jelly or gummy had even a slightly more positive neutral flavor, and if the consistency was maybe a little firmer overall. But that jelly taste, kind of similar to the other one, less grapey, but also kind of forgettable, and makes me feel a little uneasy. That's the problem with these Vidal gummies. They make me feel uneasy with the combination of the consistency and the flavor, or lack of flavor. I don't like eating things that are full-on carrier, that's a poor tasting carrier. A lot of companies sell and manufacture straight up corn syrup and sugar gummy treats. Haribo's one of them. And Haribo tastes fantastic. They got the equation right. Vidal is still searching. Or I'm just not their market, I'm not their target. Alright. Once again, a little puzzling smear or a little hit on the bottom of this turtle. Strange, right? So something in the manufacturing puts this little birthmark or design or tattoo on the bottom of each turtle. But once again, there's something I kind of like about this pillowiness. It's just a little off. Everything about these Vidal gummies is just enough askew where I don't really like it. Okay. Looks attractive though. It's maybe this style of marshmallow just isn't familiar to the Western palate. My idea of marshmallow has been shaped by, you know, the square marshmallows and the marshmallows that are in conventional Western treats for years. So if I grew up maybe with this idea of what marshmallow is supposed to be like, this very fluffy pillowiness, I might be all about it. And it's most successful. I don't think this jelly marshmallow idea is too bad. I think it's most successful when it's just a little jelly, a little bit more marshmallow, and that equation is the most successful. But successful is kind of a relative term. They've successfully turned me off on 3 occasions now, and unless they had a wildly different offering, I've really tasted, I've heard enough Vidal. Well, got another treat review on the way pretty soon, next week or something. I did find another local Haribo treat, so stay tuned for that.